What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you a discussion video on a possible trade landing spot for Justin Fields, that being the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get into it, guys. So, disclaimer from the get-go, this is not a prediction video. My prediction I did a couple of weeks ago is Justin Fields going to the Patriots, I believe. And I still think that's possible now. But back then and now, I do believe the Patriots will select Fields and forego picking a guy like Jaden Daniels with the pick 3, maybe trade down, maybe go Joe Alt, or maybe just get Marvin Harrison Jr. But this is just a normal discussion video. I wouldn't feel right trying to double dip and try to have two prediction videos out there. So I'm gonna stick with my prediction there, but I do find interest in the new rumor about the Philadelphia Eagles having interest in getting Justin Fields. So let's talk about a couple of the free agency moves that the Eagles made this offseason, and let's talk about their overall roster structure. So let's get into it, guys. So Justin Fields, how do we get here? I did not think when the when the offseason started that Justin Fields would not be a starter in 2024. I didn't see it happening. I was for sure he would go somewhere, at least start, and have a chance to start. But as of right now, it looks like the market is completely dried up for the starting role. Every team down to the Raiders, Raiders, Vikings, everybody you can name that needs a quarterback already brought in a veteran. The only team really that needs one right now is the Denver Broncos, and I highly doubt they'll go Justin Fields. So, with that being the case, most likely Fields will be a backup this season, and it's not bad for him. I know he might be pissed, and him, his team, his family might be pissed off for the short term, but it could be a long term game. Sit down, learn mental reps, learn how to be a pro, and learn behind a proven veteran. So depending on where he goes, he could have the opportunity, and also maybe um, especially with a team like the Philadelphia Eagles, they are known to score big, blow teams out, stuff like that. He could get some late game PT playing time, some late game looks. Also with Jalen Hurts, he has been banged up the last couple of years, knees and whatnot in certain times. So if those were occur this upcoming season, they could rest Hurts a game or two or three if the record is looking good, and Fields could come in and look pretty good with this roster here, because the team, unlike the Bears for the first couple of years, this Eagles team is built to win right now. Great O line. You got Saquon Barkley, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert at tight end spot. Defense hopefully will be improved, but as far as offensive goes, to make Fields look good, it's all there for him. It really is. So if he does come to the Eagles, it would be a great opportunity if he were to get a starting chance. If for some reason they rest Jalen Hurts, or he's banged up for a game or two, hopefully nothing long term if it does happen. And then you only have one other quarterback on this roster for the Eagles, and that's Tanner McKee, young guy, not proven. So, who better to bring in like Justin Fields, been a starter for 3 years, been through the fire, been through the pressure, so and also has been through it with a bad team and doesn't know yet what it feel like to be with a good team, and it could be an explosion for Fields, and you never know. The Eagles can get creative and use both guys and use Fields in certain packages and be a little dynamic with Fields if it were to happen. So that could be another added wrinkle in getting Fields also. That running ability, if the Eagles were to get him, might not just sit on the bench. It might be to some good use. So that'd be great to have a package with him and Saquon. That'd be dope. Those are mainly the pros to getting Justin Fields. Now on to the cons. Only main thing is it'll be a 1 year rental. There's slight chance that they bring back Fields after this season. Now go ahead and pull up the roster now for Philadelphia Eagles. We'll look at that and talk about that in a few minutes. I also have their free agency tracker as well for the Eagles pulled up. Also, we'll look through some of their free agency moves. But as far as it goes with um, how the cons work, the main thing is just short term. It's a 1 year rental, probably guarantee. So this would be a stepping stone move for Justin Fields. He will parlay this hopefully to another job in the 2025 season, and you do have some opportunities. Matthew Stafford is getting up there in age. Will he retire? Will they want to bring in a stopgap guy like Justin Fields to bring in his or to begin his not Mac Jones era, to begin his Baker Mayfield era? That could be the case. You also have other teams like the Giants who might not go quarterback in this year's draft. Next year's draft QBs, as of right now, aren't held in the highest regard either. Could they bring in Fields for a stopgap option as well? It's possible. So there are teams out there that you can kind of forecast for next season that Fields could be the starter for if things were to shake out and the market shakes out just the right way for him. So, in all honesty, I do love the move, but I still like the Patriots move a little bit better. They have Jacoby Brissett as well, 1 year deal, $8 million. Starter, you give him a short, a medium leash, not too short, but let him have a chance. If you can't do nothing with him after 4, 5, 6 games, then okay, Brissett finished the year out and Fields just really relegated to the bench for the next couple seasons until he can, find an opening. But overall, I think the Eagles are definitely a good option. The Vikings are a sneaky option still, even with Sam Darnold. The Raiders are probably a no-go. They have Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell. Who else is out there? The Saints could be a sneaky dark horse, but probably not. So it's not that many teams out there that really need and want field services, even as a backup. And that's a tough thing about it because Fields might bring so much hype with him. Fans might clamor for him enough, and if the QB1 struggles, then it's going to be a lot of bad team chemistry, and things could arise with teammates wanting Fields to play instead of other QB1, and that might get messy. So I would probably tend towards, if I'm the Eagles, being careful as well because last year the team chemistry for the Eagles were way off, especially the last half of the season. They were not good. Team chemistry, reports came out almost every other week saying something about something going on with the Eagles and their team behind the scenes. So with all that being said, we'll see what happens with him with the Eagles. Let me talk. Excuse me. Let's look at this Eagles roster real quick. Have it pulled up in the background. So they have some free agents. They just signed Devontae Parker, I believe, on a 1 year deal. Big man, physical. Don't love it. I don't expect nothing much from him, honestly. Turn my wife's ice machine maker off. I don't expect nothing much from him, honestly. But you never know. A new system, new team might do him justice. But he hasn't been good in a long time. So, and gets no separation at all. No separation at all for Devontae Parker. So, but we'll see how it works out in Philadelphia. I know they signed Landon Dickerson to a long-term contract. Good for him. It's weird seeing Cam Jerry being a full-time center now, with Jason Kelsey retiring. As of right now, though, the O-line still looks solid. Dallas Goedert at tight end, Albert O, Grant Calcaterra, pretty decent. So that's a nice top 3 tight end options. Then you have at quarterback Jalen Hurts and Tanner McKee, and that's it. So I would love to have a veteran option, someone that reminds you of Hurts' style of play, like a Justin Fields. That makes a lot of sense. Then at running back, you have 4 guys right now: Saquon Barkley, Kenneth Gainwell, Lou Nichols, and Tyron Davis Price. So, bringing in Fields to that offense to me makes a lot of sense. It would be scary as well. Like I said, he won't be the starter. He won't be QB1, but definitely throw him in some wrinkles, some packages, him, Jalen, Saquon in the backfield at the same time, or him, Saquon, AJ Brown, whatever. It'll be crazy. They can, bring in Jalen, Justin Fields to the fold. They'll be super nice. And I think it's definitely possible also. So we'll see how that goes there. But yeah, man, that's really it for the video guys. Late, I missed speaking and slurring my words. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Just got off work, so forgive me for that. But I am definitely tired. But had to get this video out. We'll going back to work in the morning at 11 o'clock. So it's gonna be a long day for me tomorrow. I had to get this out. Probably post it about 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Have it scheduled to come out then. So, but I'm really loving the fit for him and the Eagles. If not the Eagles, like I said, the Patriots. That's my prediction I had weeks ago. If not the Patriots, if not the Eagles, I don't know. I don't know where he goes. This is a tough one, but we'll see what happens to him. Wish the best for him, but it's definitely a tough go for Fields. I did not, and he probably didn't expect either to not be starting. Most likely will not be starting in 2024, but we'll see. That's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.